Welcome back to my channel. It is summer. It is grilling season. This video is being brought to you by Walkerswood Jerk Seasoning. This is a part of their summer grilling campaign, so it's about to be lit. Stay tuned. All right, so let's get started. This is probably about 6 pounds of chicken legs, drumsticks, whichever you want to call it. All right, so by the time we trim off the excessive fat and everything, because we're making lollipop jerk barbecue drumsticks today. All right, they're gonna be so cute. All right, so gonna be cutting off like I said, a lot of the excessive fat, so now we have to worry about cleaning up the bottom too much. All right, pat dry them because I washed them with lime and vinegar and some water. All right, so just cut right beneath where you see it start thinning out, like the leg and the coming down. It's getting a little thinner coming down, so just cut right there. And sometimes the knife is not going to do the job, so have your meat shears on hand. And you see this nice cute meat shear. You can actually pick this up on my Amazon storefront, where you can also purchase Walkerswood the jerk seasoning, because we're going to be using the mild jerk seasoning. I'm also going to be using the Walkerswood marinade, and I'm also going to be using the Walkerswood barbecue sauce. So yeah, thank you Walkerswood for sending me all those great products, and trust me, them work out very well in any recipe that I use them in. All right, so see, it is just clean up the end after you cut it with the meat shear. Just get all that excessive skin, everything off. Just clean them up and make them look real nice and pretty. See how cute little leg. It would have been easier for me to pull over if I didn't have nails on, but it's okay. You can have nails and be a chef. It's okay. You can and then look pretty and cute outside of the gloves. So that's why I like to use my gloves anyway. Makes it a lot easier. All right, so it's actually about 12 of these, if I didn't say that before. So, and I'm gonna show you how I cut the bottom off so they can stand right up and do the lollipop thing. All right, so keep watching and enjoying. And while you're enjoying these videos, don't forget to follow me on all my platforms. I'm actually on Instagram. I'm on Facebook. Like I said, Amazon storefront. You can find me on TikTok, Twitter. All right. Also Pinterest. All right. So you can also, pin me on Pinterest. Okay. All right. So yeah, look at those. See all those tendons? Yeah, cut those off. Make it the meat shear is definitely necessary for this. All right. So continue to watch and go ahead and drop your comments, and also don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and go ahead and give me a thumbs up and turn that notification bell on while we're here working on this chicken. All right, okay. All right, so that looks like it. So got everything cleaned off. So now I am going to cut the bottoms off. See, because we need them to sit up like a little lollipop. So I cut the bottom off. Sometimes they'll still be wobbly, but it's okay. Just get it to where you need it. There it's gonna stand up for the most part. Just cut off the bottom until it's even across. But it's gonna do its thing, and we're gonna season it up. I'm going to list all the seasoning in my description box, so you can go ahead and make your own lollipop chicken and tell me how you like it. Actually I see people do these with the drumsticks from the flats, the wings. So you can do that with the wings, the drumstick, but it was real nice with this. Okay, all right, let's keep moving. So I'm basically just putting these in this Pyrex bakeware. You can season it up in anything. I normally just drop it in the Ziploc bag and dump the seasoning over the legs in the bag, but you can actually just you can do the same. So I'm just doing it this way so you can see everything that I'm using. That's coconut oil, which is my favorite oil to use. That's probably about 2 tablespoons I'm dumping over so the seasoning can, you know, stick a little better. Even though I'm using a wet rub anyways. If you have a dry rub, you can do so, but I'm using a wet rub the jerk seasoning, probably about 2 tablespoons. So see, 2 big gullops. So I'm using about 2 tablespoons of the Walkerswood mild, because I'm gonna be adding some Scotch Bonnet, and I don't want it to be too spicy. It's just gonna be perfect. That's some Worcestershire sauce, probably about 2 tablespoons I'm putting on here. If you don't have Worcestershire sauce, you can use soy sauce. And not to kill it and over season it and make it too salty, I'm using about a tablespoon of all-purpose seasoning. You can use any all-purpose seasoning you have on hand. And I'm also putting some jerk marinade on here, probably about 1 to 2 tablespoons as well. And there's the green seasoning, which that recipe is on my channel. You can scroll down and, you know, see what all is in it. It's just a blend of all the natural seasoning, scallion, thyme, pimento, ginger, garlic, Scotch bonnet, the whole work. So, and I'm also adding, see right there, fresh seasoning to this. I was also sharing, you can grow your own scallion, green onion, in your backyard, or even in a jar in your kitchen. Just cut the ends off when you purchase them from the supermarket, and they'll grow back. So you never have to worry about buying more scallion. All right. So there you have it. I am going to just massage the seasoning in, get the seasoning up underneath the you know, the skin. So yeah, you can let this marinate for, I'd say, probably about 4 to 6 hours. If you don't have any time, that's, you know, it's understandable. But I like to marinate these overnight for the best flavor. All right, so yeah, just, you know, 24 hours would be nice. Put him on in the fridge and make him go and soak up overnight. All right, so that's what I say. I think I'm gonna add some brown sugar, probably about a tablespoon of brown sugar to this. It's needed to balance out that tart, because that Worcestershire has like a balsamic vinaigrette taste to it. So I'm gonna add a tablespoon of sugar to this to, you know, to balance everything off. All right, there it is. As you can see, I'm using the brown sugar, the one that you bake with, not the other one, or any brown sugar is fine. Sugar in the raw or the baking brown sugar, whichever one you have on hand. So, all right, so I am going to add this to the Ziploc bag. I'm gonna let it marinate in the Ziploc bag. It's easier to lay in the refrigerator than trying to put this big container in there. The Ziploc bag, a gallon size Ziploc bag always does the work. Okay. All right, don't mind me. I'm just wiping up and cleaning as I go. All right, so, and I love these gloves. I'm just gonna wash them off. I don't even have to keep changing them throughout cooking. They're so nice and durable. You can also pick them up on my Amazon storefront, okay? All right, so we're gonna go ahead and, you know, drop them in the Ziploc bag, and you can make more, double the recipe, put some up in the freezer. So when you're ready to make some more chicken, it's always, you know, always on hand. That's what we used to do in restaurants. Just season up the chicken sometime a week in advance and just have it sitting there in the freezer until we're ready for it. So you can do the same. All right, so just get all your seasoning, nothing waste, nothing on dash way. All right, you can also, when you're finished grilling, you can use this seasoning to make some gravy. So that's the other option. So I'm lighting up my grill. It's the next day. All right, it's 4th of July weekend. So just lighting up the grill. You can use any barbecue smoke, wood chips. You can even use the wood in your off the trees in your backyard. This is actually a gas grill. They didn't have I don't even use the gas on here. I just always put the wood chips in. It's fine. It's okay. Just do your thing. So yeah, the lighter fluid already down there. So using this nice long lighter to get in between. I did drop some corn on here. I guess that part of the video is missing. But the corn is just slow roasting over there. So that side where the corn is, that's where most of the heat is. So I am basically putting this chicken in directly to where the heat is. It's basically gonna slow cook for probably about an hour, and then I'll move it over to the other side where most of the heat is for probably another 30 to 40 minutes, so it can get some direct heat. That will speed up the cooking process. But you know, just make sure you check, because sometimes you buy some chicken, one thigh, one leg is big, one is small. So it just depends on the size of what you're working with. Just check the internal temperature, anywhere from 175 to 180, just to make sure it's cooked. Can't eat no raw meat, okay? But once it's almost cooked, I'm gonna add my jerk barbecue sauce to this and put it back on my little rack. I'll show you that coming up also, okay? And that's why we cut the bottom off, so you can stand up like this. So slow cook, look, nice little slow cook. So they're gonna stay just like this. I'm gonna cover the lid, and it's, as you can see, the temperature is gonna be at about 200 degrees Fahrenheit. Okay, so that's what it's gonna be. And so there it is. It's probably been cooking for maybe about 45 minutes right now. So I am going to move them over, because see how nice and charred the bottom is. Move them over, because these legs are rather small. It shouldn't take the full 2 hours to cook. All right, so I am moving them over to the direct heat. I'm going to just constantly probably turn them every 10 minutes, probably about another 30 to 40 minutes, until all sides are nice and, you know, get that nice jerk look. In case, you know, sometimes the kids don't want the barbecue sauce or the anything on them. So that's what it is. So I'm just gonna keep turning them. But see, it's getting all the smoke. As you can see, I'm gonna turn on each side of that nice jerk flavor going. So while I'm turning, I'm just gonna keep basting. So keep adding some more of the marinade to it, and yeah, it's gonna be nice and flavorful. You're gonna be like, wow, this was so good. All right, so like I said, you can have your corn going. I'm just moving the corn all over the grill. The corn is just getting a slow cook. It's probably gonna be in there for about a couple hours. Then I'll remove that. Just gonna let it get some direct to grill. See, look how nice the jerk chicken leg is looking. See, look how nice that is looking. Just slowly cooking in there, no rush, no fuss. This is something you have to do when you're not in a hurry. All right, so that's how it is. That slow, nice smoke flavor. All right, so yeah, just keep turning probably about every 10 minutes so all the sides are nice. See how nice that look? It was so good. All right, just keep turning until we get everything, all bases covered. All right, and see, look at that. Nice, moist, tender, juicy jerk barbecue chicken. While the chicken is outside smoking up some of that heat, I'm gonna go ahead and make my sauce. All right, this is my jerk barbecue sauce. I am using a little butter, a little sugar. The reason why I'm using sugar, I normally don't use sugar. I'll use the sweet chili sauce, but I have more, I don't have a lot of sweet chili sauce. So I'm using about a tablespoon of sugar, okay? And then I'm gonna add pineapple juice, okay? So with the pineapple juice being added, so that's the butter, sugar, pineapple juice. If you don't have pineapple juice, you can use orange juice. Any one of those juices tastes, even mango juice tastes good in barbecue sauce. Hey, sometimes I'm in the kitchen, I just play with, you know, the ingredients and little stuff I have in my refrigerator. That's how great chefs are made. So it's just like, you know, pulling different things together, saying, this goes great together. So yeah, but I'm gonna add a little ketchup. And like I said, I'm gonna list all the ingredients in the description box for you to go along with. You can make your own and tell me how you enjoyed it. It's like a little reduced barbecue sauce. So also gonna add a little wine. If you have wine, any wine is fine. I'm using stone ginger wine. There's the wine. And then my jerk barbecue sauce, putting about a cup of this in there. That's the Walkerswood jerk barbecue sauce. All right, so I'm not gonna add any jerk sauces because chicken's already spicy. So this is like, you know, sweet, savory, sweet, spicy to cool it down. That was the sweet chili sauce I just added. I'm gonna let it simmer for about 20 minutes on low. All right, so by the time pull this chicken in and we'll be ready to do our thing. Look at this rack. All right, so you can actually pick this rack up on Amazon. It's on my Amazon storefront. I think it fits probably like 14 legs or drumsticks. I had a few spaces left over after. So I actually wrapped the ends. You can see with the aluminum foil. Just make it easier. So it could be in like a little grab finger food, or you can eat it with some rice and peas. You can eat it with bread. So I'm just dipping it in the sauce. See, I'm just double dipping them, just dipping them in the sauce, and I'm gonna stick them on the rack, and I'm gonna put them back out there on the grill. The smoke is still going, probably about another 20 minutes, 20 or 30 minutes until, you know, they look nice how I want them. All right, so I'm just gonna do a few more so you can see, but it's enough sauce for me to dip the chicken legs in, and I'll have leftover sauce. I wanna, you know, put some more on the while it's on the grill, and it's a nice little gravy over your rice, so you don't have to worry about making any extra gravy. So it all goes hand in hand. This chicken goes great with bread, rice and peas, pasta. It's very versatile. All right, so there it is. My temperature staying at 200. That smoke, it's not blazing, so it's not gonna burn up your chicken before it cooks internally. You don't want no chicken cook on the outside and everything else is just, yeah. So that's why that nice slow cooking process. But like I said, just continue to check the chicken just to make sure it's at the desired internal temperature. All right, so there it is after it's been sitting on the grill for about 30 minutes. So that's what it's looking like. See, the sauce stick to the chicken. It's good, nice, flavorful. All right, so there you have it. There's my sauce. Look at this. So I made this with some rice and peas, and I made some pasta. I got the plantain, the tomatoes, cucumber. So yeah, thanks for joining me. I hope you enjoyed this video. I will see you on the next one. Take care. Bye bye.